Everybody. Thank you for joining us. Sorry we were a little late today, but thank you. And sorry if you're waiting. But today I'm Helen with ADU1, and we're going to be discussing the city of Inglewood here in LA County, of its ADU rules and guidelines. We get a lot of questions, actually, a lot of property owners in Inglewood. We have a couple of projects there already. So Inglewood is a really excellent place for ADUs and rental potential, with just it's the close vicinity to basically everything: the beach, LAX, the stadium, Honda Center, I think, or no, Honda Center is somewhere else. But it has a lot of amenities and everything nearby, which is making it an excellent location for ADUs if you have, whether it's a single family home or multifamily. So again, I'm Helen with ADU1, also with Retrofit One, Balcony One, kind of everything under one roof for all of your construction needs, and as well as all of these Senate bills that have been coming out. So today we're going to go over City of Inglewood. I'm going to be reading through their I guess kind of shortcut ordinance and everything. So that way, if you pull it up, you'll be able to see the same information. And just as a tip, anytime, whether your property is in Inglewood or anywhere else, at this point, you can basically Google the city name with accessory dwelling unit right after. And if that city does have its own ordinance, it should pop up at the top. Just make sure that you are in the actual city's website, rather than other, I won't name specifically, but there are a few other websites that kind of have summaries of them, but they're not the actual city website with the ordinance. They're still very helpful, of course. They'll kind of have some summaries, but they usually are pretty generalized. So make sure that you're on the actual city's website when you click to find their ordinance. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen so we can discuss ADUs in Inglewood. And if you have any questions at any time, please enter them into the chat, and I will get to them as soon as I stop sharing my screen. Alrighty, so let me see how this looks. Okay, excellent. It's not really letting me get rid of this part on the left, and I don't want to fiddle with anything while live. So we'll just start from here. City of Inglewood. And this one, I believe, was created, this kind of diagram was created in 2021. So still relevant and new. And as mentioned, most cities actually throughout California have been developing their own ordinance. If the city does not have its own ordinance yet, then you can always defer to the state's handbook and the state rules, since all of the city ordinances are based off of the state. There's some slight variations, which I will always point out as we're going through them. So I will discuss the single family home rules as well as multifamily properties for City of Inglewood. And if we have some time, I will pull up a couple of our current projects there right now. So let's see. So as far as zoning goes, pretty much most zonings are permitted to do your ADUs. And let's see. For single family homes, as far as quantity goes, you're allowed one ADU per lot. And I believe with Inglewood, of course, I can double check for you, but I believe Inglewood goes by what is the existing structure on the lot rather than your zone. So if you have a single family home, even if it's in a multifamily property, you are still only permitted one ADU. If I determine that no, it does go by zone, I will let you know, or just call us and I can investigate for you for your specific property. So I will just start with single families for now. So again, one ADU, and that is either attached or detached, or an addition. So it could be a conversion of an existing attached space. It can be attached to the single family home, or detached conversion, such as a detached garage or shed or any accessory structure. You can convert that, or just build ground up new construction. But regardless, for single family homes, you can do one ADU. I will describe when you are permitted to do that second one for single family homes. But as far as ADUs, accessory dwelling units, go, you can do one. If the property is owner occupied, meaning that the owner of the property lives in either or lives home and plans to stay that way, then you can also do what's called a junior ADU. The junior ADU does have some restrictions. One, as mentioned, you have to be owner occupied. So the owner of the house has to live in either the home or the junior ADU. The junior ADU is also limited to 500 square feet, and it also must be part of the existing structure. This can be an attached garage that you convert, again, maximum 500 square feet. It cannot be new construction that's then attached to the house, nor can it be detached, whether converting a detached structure or new construction detached. Has to be part of the existing home. And again, owner has to live there. I will see if they describe the other restriction here, but most cities have adopted that if you do have a junior ADU, yes, you can do the ADU, but it must be detached. You cannot have an attached ADU and that internal junior ADU at the same time. So if you do the junior ADU, you have to have a detached ADU. And you also enter into a covenant with the deed restriction with the city stating the owner occupancy, basically swearing that you will stay in either the house or the junior ADU. So that's as far as he goes for single family home. Single family homes also adopt the same 4-foot setbacks for side and rear. Front setbacks are usually whatever the zoning setback is. Most cities say sometimes that that's the average of your adjacent properties, or they have 15 feet, 20 feet. It really depends. We will find that out for you. If you are converting a structure, setback